Welcome back. We finally finished our 2 pillars of JavaScript. Concepts that not all programming languages have, that are quite complex, but are very powerful if you understand them. We now have the tools on top of our foundations with these 2 pillars to really push our abilities and start talking about programming paradigms. These paradigms allow us to create programs that are not just simple, basic ones, complex, heavy applications using good practices. And closures and prototypes are going to be something we're going to be talking about over and over and over when we talk about functional programming and object-oriented programming. 2 very important paradigms when it comes to becoming a great programmer. Now, to finish off this section, I wanted to talk to you about Scheme and Java. You see, originally, when Brendan Eich in 1995 released JavaScript, he was inspired by these 2 programming languages. Scheme was a programming language that was created at MIT in the 70s. It was a very unique programming language, and I believe the first language to have closures in the program. And then Java, at the time that JavaScript was created, was the trendiest language. Everybody was using it. Everybody was talking about it. Companies wanted to hire Java developers. Now, Brendan Eich wanted to create a programming language while he was working at Netscape that was very easy to use on the web, but also used the popularity of Java, which is why JavaScript name kind of derived from. But there was an issue here. Scheme and Java are quite different. You see, Brendan Eich really liked the functional side of Scheme, this idea of closures and functions as first-class citizens. But at the same time, he also had pressure from the Java community, where classes and classical inheritance was really, really important. This idea of object-oriented programming, where objects were the key to building beautiful programs, versus Scheme, where functions were the key to building beautiful programs. Now, I'm simplifying things a little bit here, but as we move into the next part of the course, I want you to realize that based on the roots of JavaScript, which were inspired by Scheme and Java, we have this multi-paradigm language. Unlike a lot of languages, you can mix and match these paradigms. And you can't really say that JavaScript is an object-oriented programming language or a functional language. You can do whatever you want, which, in my opinion, is actually the beauty of JavaScript. That you can use multi-paradigms to build your applications based on your needs, based on what you think will create the best outcome, the most maintainable, the most predictable code. And that power of JavaScript, we're going to explore in the next section, now that we have these 2 pillars of closures and prototypal inheritance, 2 key pieces for us to really dive deep into object-oriented programming, functional programming, and how they allow us to create large-scale programs. I'll see you in the next section.